I have tried countless of organizational hacks, from physical planners to digital planners to creating my own planners like bullet journaling, and none of it stuck. Since I've been back on YouTube, I recently discovered Notion and the pull it has on the YouTube community, and I fell in love. Mainly because one, it's free, and two, you can set it up however you want. So I'm gonna walk you guys through my personal planner on Notion. Okay guys, so we are here on my Notion dashboard. So I titled this as Elle's Dashboard, and I just added this flower because I just love that flower. And all of my images outside of course my mini me right here are from Pinterest. I do plan on going back in the future and actually designing, since you know I am an artist. Right below the dashboard you see my little mini me, and then underneath her you see these this quote, which is my quote, that says, "Don't let artless people tell you how to live your artful life." And then over on the other side, I have an overview of all of my pages, and they are broken up into 3 different sections, which is business, life, and personal. Underneath business, we have my agenda, content planner, and growth tracker. Under my life, we have my vision board, my wish list, and just a brain dump. And then under personal, we have my budget tracker, my habit tracker, and my reading hub. So we're gonna jump into the agenda first. I actually end up setting this the same way as a YouTuber, well actually 2 YouTubers, I combined the 2. So I have my weekly task, and inside of here, it has my weekly information and just check boxes. So once I've completed something, I can easily check it out. For me, today is Tuesday. So I have actually completed writing my script for this video that I am currently recording, and I'm also in the process of filming it. And then at the bottom, I have like my weekly task, next week's task, and my next month task. So I can just keep track of that. And then I have this archive page. Once I'm done, I can just drag it into the archive and go here and duplicate this new task and create a new week once the week is over. Let's go back to my dashboard and go to my content planner. So we're currently in my content planner. This is another template that I found and downloaded. Again, all of that will be listed in the description below. I am not going to show a lot of this information because I don't want you guys to know the tea that I have forming up for future YouTube videos. So I'll just display my published information and then the video that I'm working on now, which is in the ideas section. This is my title. I organized my creative life in Notion. The type is YouTube video, and it's for Elle Knight. I have this because I have 2 different businesses, my art business and then my personal. So I can separate them easily. And then down below, I just have my script. And then because it's in the idea phase, I'm actually in the process of recording it. So I'm gonna go ahead and move it to in progress. And then once I have everything edited and reviewed, I'll move it to the in review section. And then once I have finalized everything, it'll go into scheduled and then published. Going back to my dashboard, let's go into my growth tracker. Now again, I have 2 businesses. So I have my Elle Knight growth tracker and then my Elle Nine. Inside of Elle Knight tracker, they are the same, it's just different information, but the layout is exactly the same. So inside of my growth tracker, it just tracks the entire month. I'll just update it at the end of the month of my follower and subscriber count. So this is what I have at the end of August for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for my Elle Knight. I actually have a breakdown of each one. So if you go inside here like Instagram, you will see that I can track my followers, my posts, and then the accounts I've reached for the month. And then YouTube tracker is similar, where I can keep track of my subscribers, the number of uploads I did that month, the total amount of views, and the total amount of watch time. All right, so we're back in my dashboard and I have completed the business. So moving on to life, I have my vision board. So this is my vision board. I'm not gonna go into details about opening anything, but again, this is a template. So if you want to see some of the stuff that's in here, I will leave that below. And underneath this vision board is actually a list of the goals that I want to accomplish and the steps I need to take to accomplish them. I'm big on not telling people your goals until you hit them. So I'm not gonna show you guys that, and we're gonna go back into the dashboard. And then my wish list is actually empty, but I'll show you, it's just a blank page. And then for my brain dump, it's messy in there, and it's it's literally what it says. It's a brain dump, so it's gonna be messy. It's just things that I think of randomly and I need to write it down so I don't forget. I'll throw it in my brain dump and then go back to it later and see if it's something I can add to my agenda or content planner or something. So moving on to my personal, I have my budget, habit tracker, and reading hub. I'm gonna blur out pretty much a lot of this stuff because I don't want you guys to know how much money I be spending because it's really sad. So I can keep track of all of my budget needs and categorize it how I need to, so I can have my home stuff for like my mortgage, lawn care, trash bill, things like that. Then I have my groceries, and then dining out, and then my business, which nothing's in their business yet. I need to update that. So back into my dashboard, my habit tracker, another template. And for me, I want to keep track of my habits when it comes to running, stretching, getting enough sleep, and meditation. So yesterday I didn't check anything off. Actually, I do think I got 8 hours of sleep. But the other things, I don't run every day and stretch every day. But today is the day that I will be running and stretching and all that. So I will, after I complete that, I will come back and check everything off. And lastly, we have my reading hub. This is actually one of my goals, is to read more. My mother-in-law gave me a lot of books and I want to read all of the books she gave me. So I'm currently reading the first one. I can add new in here. I can check my status if I read it, reading, wish list, or want to read. I can fill in the author, the genre, the number of pages, the number of pages I've read, my start and finish date. You can add your book cover so that way it can display like this here. I have added all of the images so far, as you can see here, and this is the one I just created, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. But yeah, so you can see all the images that of the book covers that I found. Again, I also found these on Pinterest just by searching up the title of the book and copying the image over. All right guys, so I am back at my dashboard. We have completed everything, and that's what I have. My goal, of course, is to stay on top of this and actually update it daily. Notion has been great with keeping track of my scripts and my content ideas. So all I have to do is just stick with this, and I know that I can just really be organized and push stuff out and not get burnt out, because when you're organized, you can really see things and map it out as they are and realize that it's really not a lot of stuff you're doing. It's just when you think of it all at once, that's when it becomes overwhelming. All right guys, my name is Elle. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did and you want to see where I am with Notion a month from now, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not already, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can see more content like this. And I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye.